This is probably one of my favorite podcasts so far. It's very funny.
Nikki's pasta, but it's not Thursday. Are we on?
Oh man, I should have saved that burp.
I look dead.
Now I'm gonna have to have a different one.
Trevor looks dark.
I look dark.
Yeah.
Maybe it's all that tanning I've been
you don't
doing.
have the spare cup.
No, I left it in the truck. Did you want it?
No.
Okay. Man, you got a whole different attitude right now.
I know.
Need happy thoughts.
No, it's just dead season. All right, welcome back to the Off the Rails podcast. I'm host Dose, Caleb Graham, and beside me is host 1, Trevor Stevens. And today, again, back by popular demand, our national squat champion of the year, Jonathan Westfall.
Been banging gilf since 1993.
Yep, you got it.
Damn, I had to guess
Damn,
there.
you guessed it. Best year ever.
Well,
You know what song came out in 1993?
I'm
Boot Scoot
assuming
Boogie.
more than one.
Boot Scoot
Really?
Boogie.
Boot Scoot and Boogie did?
Mhm.
Well, damn, that was a good year.
I was going to guess Skyrim, but that was off. That was like 2012.
Such a good game.
Game of the year 2012.
Such a good game. Dude, it
Game
should
of
make
the year.
game of the year every year.
It's going to be I think it was game of the decade
I
for
would
like
not doubt it.
the 10s.
They just did a reformatting on it not too long ago, like where they added a shitload of mods and everything.
They've done all the reformatting on it. But before we get started today, me and my scruffy self are going to advertise to you. Make sure you go over to Cambridge Fitness and buy one of these hoodies that one of these boys are wearing, like Trevor, like Johnny.
Girl fitties, pet kitties.
It's good shitties. I literally wore that to the gym today, and then I decided I would put my own crew neck on because I was in my house. And then, yes, that. But also, make sure you guys are buying merch. We have a new merch line coming out. We're going to be getting ready for summer. We have swimming trunks. We have a beach towel. We have, for the ladies, a bikini that they can say wear, and it has OTR cast on their ass. And that's kind of cool. I don't know who's going to wear it.
I'll wear it.
Maybe the
Okay.
next line of bikinis, we get like our heads put on like the boobs, and we got like Johnny's head on the back, on like the butt. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know if we could sell those.
Don't give me that
Oh,
look like you.
we would definitely sell
I
them.
was
We-
gonna say, don't give me that look of like this isn't a great
No,
idea.
no, I think it's a fantastic
Is it?
idea.
Is it a good? I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, otrcast.shop. You guys want to party with us? Me and Johnny are getting jet skis this year. We're not going to let you on the back of that thing unless you're wearing an OTR
You get a
bikini.
pontoon.
I mean, we will get a party pontoon if this podcast starts repping real good. The only way you're going to get on that thing is what? OTR Cast merch, right? Anything. It can be a hat. It can be a shirt. Brit's actually wearing a pocket tee. That's not a pocket tee today. It says OTR Cast. That's our little, what's that called? Our mascot. He's the little advertisee astronaut boy. But we do have shirts coming out for the Orbit collection. That'll be in March. Shirts, one more hoodie, and we are releasing the summer shit early just because I don't want summer to be here and then have to wait on it to get here, right? So you can order that from March to May pretty much, and then we'll probably leave it up for the next collection as well because it is pretty dope. Next collection after that, you're going to be able to buy socks that have full print like OTR cast shit on it. Wear those to the gym. Wear those, while you're fucking your wife. That's personally my opinion.
Part of the socks.
Do you wear
we need-
socks when you have sex?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
part of the
It's
socks-
just weird without it.
Part of the socks we need to have has like a saying or something on it. What?
Oh, you guys have sex?
No, I mean I'm celibate.
Wait, how do you get this sex?
How does one acquire the sex?
Teach me the sex.
No, what were you saying?
I forget.
But no,
the socks need to have like a saying of ours on it, like something that we've said. That
I'm gonna have the bottom say like, if you can read this, I am currently being fucked, or something stupid. That would be hilarious. I can make that happen too. Flip me upside down.
Have you ever seen the movie That's My Boy, the Adam Sandler movie?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Mhm.
about? Like the make sex thing reminded me of the start of that movie when it's like the teenage Donnie Berger talking to the teacher, and he's like, "Yeah, I've made sex a lot of times. How do you want to start it off? Like, I give you a hand job or a blow job, or you go down and eat me out?"
Well, yeah, I do
Sorry.
remember that scene. But no,
I literally just watched this movie yesterday.
OTR.pod on Instagram, OTRcast on Facebook and YouTube. That's where you're finding us. If you haven't found us already, I don't know what you're doing. Obviously, you're not cool. We have a whole 200 followers. Let's be real. I mean, come on now. Now, we're close to 50 subscribers. Do we have to do something special for 50?
I don't know. What would you want to do?
I don't know. You got any
Hold a
ideas?
meeting. We'll hold a.
We could have a 50 subscriber party
Yeah.
and just throw a rager.
Yeah.
For
Anybody who comes in with OTR merch on gets free drinks.
Yeah, we'll buy your drinks. Free drinks if you have merch on when you show up to the party at 50 subscribers. Tell your friends. We're at 45, so we should be there by next week or week after that. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but 50 is a big milestone, and then 100 is another real big one. After 100, it kind of
Just
starts
think,
to
It
snowball.
hadn't even been that long.
I know, and
We had like 6
we don't even
subscribers.
do like clickbait. Like, like we just talk. That's
Yeah.
it. We just talk. People are like, oh, that's stupid and fun. So, yeah.
Algorithm's working.
Johnny, we keep bringing Johnny back. People keep subscribing. So,
But we're gonna be at 50 tomorrow.
tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You just sat up real high. Now you're all.
Yeah.
Real quick, before we get into like
Mhm.
anything too crazy, we got our woke AF, the bucked up pre with us here again today.
That's Trevor's new favorite.
This is my absolute favorite flavor now. This is the mango habanero. I tried it once a while back, and I don't know what it was. Like maybe, I don't know. Maybe I just had.
I don't
like,
think you mixed it.
Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe I
think
just
you just
dry
shot
shot it
it,
and I didn't
yeah.
like it. But oh my gosh, I'd mix it into water, dude. Perfect, absolutely
Really?
perfect.
You
I
like
can't
that?
get enough of it. I've got 2 scoops in here right now.
Yeah. I'm going to have to drink more. I got to go work out again later. It's been a freaking long 2 days, but monumental. We're stuff's taking off. Got a lot of stuff moving.
Dude, this guy.
I tell you what's good about Monumental is that employees ain't breaking shit.
I know.
So
We're down 1 mic today already. I don't know what happened.
An employee broke some shit.
Luckily, I bought those mics when I just started, and they were only like $10 each. But still,
Dude, this guy, we're over there at his place doing that plowing and stuff. He gets a phone call, and like, I'm not really paying too much attention to what he's talking about. But then just out of nowhere, I hear about Monumental Media, and I was like, isn't that the new company? And so then he starts rattling off stuff about that. He was like, we can have a meeting, blah, 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 doing his whole sales pitch. And I was like, this guy's always doing it.
We have somebody else we have to meet with.
cool.
She's the lady that owns the I-70 auctions.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. That would be a good one for live streams
Tiffany.
and like actually like doing stuff with
Her
them.
name's Tiffany.
Hello, Tiffany. If you
Great
watch our
lady.
podcast, I'm
This guy's
sorry.
always
She knows who
selling.
you are.
All
Her
Does she?
3 daughters play basketball.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere
Her
else
3
with that.
daughters play basketball. You filmed that. You filmed that.
Yeah.
Who do they
No.
play
Yeah.
for?
Who do they?
Um,
Where's that at?
I think
Is that like Noble County? Is that Guernsey County?
she lives on. Maybe I shouldn't tell you where she lives. I'll
That's-
tell you her
yeah.
last
Yeah, let's
name.
not say it
I'll
on
tell-
here.
Yeah.
37765.
I'd say she's in the. I would believe that she's in the East Guernsey, Miss.
Oh, so like trailish.
Yes, I
Yeah.
believe,
Okay.
but that might not be.
So she's probably like Brit's cousin or something.
Tiffany Smith.
Everyone out there's cousins.
Tiffany Smith.
Smith.
Her. She owns.
Smith. Who is that, Brit? There are Smiths out at Trail.
I know.
Yeah. I know the name.
One of
Okay.
them's getting ready to graduate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who they are.
Graduation property.
Yes,
They're
got
having
my
a
burp.
graduation party out at her property. We're doing a decent sized landscaping job for them, and then also is interested in having us take over their social media marketing.
Good. Good. That's
but
what we
from
need.
what I see, most companies that I talk to that are slacking because they can't find somebody reasonable and honest to do it.
Right.
And they try to do it themselves, but they do better prioritizing their time on other things.
Right. They just need someone
Just
to do
like
it. They
any
don't care
business.
about paying for it. They just want someone that's going to do it and
Right.
do it right. Yeah, and that's what we do. It's what we're starting to do, right? So we're going to plan on that. I mean, all of it integrates, right? The podcast, any of the video shit.
Wait.
All of that works and culminates into Monumental too, with all the social media, advertising, anything like that. Britt, if you break those headsets.
So what's on your mind, Caleb? What's
On
been
my
bothering
mind?
you lately?
Yeah.
Bothering me?
Yeah. Coming out of that
What's going
pussy
on?
blindness yet, or
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What's been on your mind lately?
what's been
On my mind?
Any
Yeah.
words of wisdom, or like what's been bothering you? What you've learned?
What have I learned?
Yeah, in the last
Huh?
3 days, 4 days.
3
4
days.
days. Podcast.
What have I
Like, you have
learned
something-
in the last
Yeah.
3
What have
days?
you learned, or what's been bothering you? What's been on your mind?
Has there been something?
That's what I'm wondering. I'm like,
That'd be
he's
something,
he's
man.
leading to
There'll be
something.
something.
Is there?
No, I'm not leading
Like,
to it. I'm
do
not
you
leading to
know-
anything.
do you know-
I'm just saying.
Oh, I know.
what's been on your
I know something that should be on his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Liver
can't bring it up though.
liver month.
What?
Oh, I haven't brought it up to him yet.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot. I'm
Liver
glad you said
month.
something.
Yeah.
Liver King month. So have you heard of Liver King?
No.
Britt, pull that up.
We don't even have that window made. We don't have the pull-up
Oh,
window
God
made.
bless
sorry.
it. It's all right.
We'll make it next time.
Liver King's this one social media influencer now.
My mind.
Dude,
Jacked.
guys, jacked.
Roided.
Like, diced up. All right.
Mhm.
Super tan. Mountain man beard.
Very bronze.
Very bronze.
Berry bronze.
Very
Very
bronze.
bronze.
Speaking of roids, Barry Bonds. Anyway, I mean, guys, massive. Well, he basically does like kind of a keto style diet of like, low amount of carbs, higher in like fats and proteins. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So his is mostly like the carnivore type diet, which is like another, like, I don't know, subsection of keto where it's just all
Meat.
meats,
Like Joe Rogan.
like Joe Rogan
Or
does.
Jordan Peterson.
Does Jordan? Oh yeah. He did
Yes.
talk about. He did it.
Yes, actually, when I was...
I hate his voice so much.
According to...
He reminds me of not Smithers, Mr. Burns from Simpsons.
Yeah.
But anyway, he eats a lot of organ meats and whatnot, and then like mostly steaks, eggs, stuff like that during his like whole diet. What?
You're good. You know what she's doing over there.
Oh, she's doing her own thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I thought was, I'm going to do this for a month. I'm going to try to do a carnivore style diet. I'm going to eat some organ meats because I like livers.
You just eat liver all month?
No, not just liver.
Oh.
Do you eat it raw?
No, fuck no, I ain't going to eat it raw.
That dude ate it raw.
Okay, well, that dude's also the actual Liver King. I'm not, okay?
Literal. I thought it was going to be like a drinking contest.
'Cause
Like,
when he ate it
whose
raw,
liver wouldn't fail
it looked
first?
like he was eating a piece of rubber. It took when he
liver's
bit it
gross.
off, it took him from here to about right here before it finally came off the liver. He was like, "Whoa."
Oh,
Dude, there was, I remember hearing Joe Rogan talk about it. There was, I don't remember what group of Indians it was, but when they would kill,
Were they
like, I think
feathered?
it was, huh?
Feathered or non-feathered?
Feathered.
bunch of
Uh,
fat Indians.
When they'd kill, like, bison, I believe is what it was he was talking about, they would take the liver out and then they would squirt it with bile
That's
and
very.
just eat it raw right there.
What's that? Bile.
Bile.
Isn't that
it's,
like poop or something?
No,
It's
I mean,
like out of your stomach, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
like
stomach and then
shit.
like your colon. I
Yeah.
think.
It's like the stuff before it's poo.
Yeah.
It's pre-poo.
And they would.
That was like, they did that for when somebody, like the equivalent of a bar mitzvah.
I don't know
They
if that's
turned
what the
13.
equivalence was.
What
but
is happening? This is the weirdest conversation.
I'm just saying that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna eat the
Okay.
bile thing.
Right.
That's what I was
But
saying.
if you're gonna do it, you're
Wrapping
gonna
it
do
back
with bile.
around. This is what we gonna
But yeah,
do.
I'm just doing it so I can justify eating like steak,
All right.
every night.
No, but yeah, what was on my mind? That's a good question.
Turn it up, son.
Let's see. Can I be insightful right now? I have no idea.
It's never not gonna be funny.
Well, I think we, as a whole here, at KGP, we learned a lot this week about, what it takes and what's different when you get into, different feelings and emotions. A lot of us went through different things this week. Oh, I thought you were going to say something. You were like,
no. I'm very engaged.
Are you engaged with this?
I'm engaged, yeah.
And
well,
so
I'm not engaged, but I'm engaged in the conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, so you're interested in the conversations.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So we learned, you can't make people change. B, you can't change for people. That's the worst thing you could ever do. C, you need to DTR very early, define the relationship. D, if you don't define it, things get shitty. We've learned that. I've learned that. Yeah.
You don't shit where you eat.
That too. Yeah. So we've learned a lot.
Been saying that all week. You don't shit where you eat.
But yeah, those would be my insightful words for the week, I would say.
What about you, Trevor?
What did I learn? I learned how to operate semi-professionally.
Hey,
a mini skid steer.
Britt got something new this week.
Why do you have it?
Why did I get these Jordans?
Because
Why do you have it and not her?
Because he wanted to flex on the podcast.
I wanted to
The
flex a
entire
little
reason.
bit.
I asked him why.
Little petty flex.
Yeah.
I got these Wolf Grey Fight Club.
Those are nice.
Aren't these nice as
Those
shit?
are nice.
Look at
Let me
those.
see one of those.
Dude, are
Don't
those
rip that
baby
off.
shoes? Oh my god!
If you rip
those are
that off,
tiny.
it loses all its value.
Whose were these for?
Well, they were originally.
You bought these for.
I'm personally not a size 8,
Okay.
but
I know who he bought them for.
everybody knows who I bought them for.
Yep.
Yeah, they're fresh. They're not worn. I don't know what you're smelling, bud. He takes the big. Yep, they're new. He was like, you were upset that they were new.
Them motherfuckers new.
You were mad. You were like, damn it, these aren't worn.
This ain't ammonia salts right there. Let me see.
Look at these though. Oh my.
Look at the
Oh.
bottoms.
Oh, they got that like lunar shit. Well,
is sick.
congratulations, Britt, on your new
Yes,
shoes.
that's
Thank you.
I was an employee.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'll cut
No,
that
do
tag
not.
off.
No. Holy fuck, don't do that. Do
Why?
not do that.
Why?
No, stop.
They drop $100 in value as soon as you do that.
Immediately. Like they probably lose half their value as soon as you cut that tag off.
Yeah.
So what else can you do with this tag?
Look at them.
Take it back.
Look at them.
Your $350 back.
Yeah, you literally.
You're not gonna wear them.
not,
Well, not
Brit,
you, but
Brit's gonna
Yeah, I'm gonna wear
you're
Eventually.
gonna leave this tag on. 'em.
until she wears them.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on.
And we're waiting till summer because if I see you in those in salt, in rain, in snow, I'm gonna be pissed.
Let me see that.
Because
The
those
value of this shoe.
are. Yeah, you want to know the value?
equivalent to
One truck
2
payment.
weeks worth of groceries.
One truck payment.
For some people.
1 month truck payment.
That's what my rent
Well,
was.
not even. I mean, and like the new trucks are like $800.
Oh, dude, I ain't buying no new truck.
I mean, either.
No, my favorite part is gonna be having this video out there of me buying Jordans for like $400, and then like 3 weeks later, KGP filed for bankruptcy this week. It's like what?
That's not a bad idea. I've been really flowing that idea around.
Wouldn't that be nice?
File for bankruptcy
Mm-hmm.
or sell the business and start another business
Yeah.
doing a service that's similar to subcontracting, but it's not. They'll take all the phone calls and meet with customers, but sell those jobs to
Other people.
companies
Yeah.
and just take 15% off the top.
It's not a
So
bad idea.
I got to come back to this tag thing because it's going to bug the shit out of me. If you're going to cut the tag off,
Just don't do it yet. Because
Why not?
what if Britt gets both of her feet cut off in some weird freak accident?
Yeah.
What?
Then we can resell them for value.
It happens. I tell you what we would do. We would just tie them together and throw them over a fucking power line.
And that's it. That's the end of the story.
That's how they retire.
Do it for the
Somebody
friggin-
would get up there and cut this
They
motherfucker
would.
off the power
They
line.
would.
People are out there getting electrocuted. and shit. We'll make a game out of it.
Well,
it's just
that was my shitty purchase of the month.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I will never be part of shoe culture.
I hate it. I've never bought shoes in my life like that. Look, I'm fucking wearing. What are these? dress shoes with jeans and a cowboy hat. I know.
Ripped up jeans.
Ripped up jeans and dress shoes. Yes, sir.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ripped up jeans.
Happy Valentine's Day, Britt.
Yes, thank
Oh
you.
no, not like
And
the combo.
birthday.
I just mean the
Yeah.
ripped
It's
up
both
jeans.
of them.
Thank you.
Speaking of which, we got Valentine's Day right around the corner. Who's your Valentine this year?
I'm still accepting applications
I
myself.
think I'm gonna have to go with like my right or left hand. I'm not sure. I had right hand last year.
Right hand. So you
So-
can switch it up this year.
Yeah, probably go left.
How
I'm gonna
about
show
you,
some
Caleb?
love.
You can switch up. I can't.
Who's your Valentine this year?
Well, Britt, really, right now. I mean, cost-wise, Britt. Outside of that, I am currently taking applications.
Britt, do I got to take you out or anything if you're my Valentine?
Why am I
that's-
getting thrown into
that's
this?
Because
the-
That is
you're
like
here.
the
You're-
part.
how it
That's the
works.
part.
Your baby sister Britt.
What?
know,
You can't take
we
your
should-
sister
we
out on
should
the
all
She's
of
not
us
a real sister.
should
Though.
just go. We should go to the Cheesecake Factory or something.
Ooh.
And take each other out.
Okay.
You guys, we could all go
I'm cool with it.
together.
Because I was like, am I Valentine's?
We
gonna
could go
be?
to the. Is there a strip club?
I don't want
I'm
to
not
go.
into that shit.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
you know I don't like spending money to start with. You think I'm just gonna go out and throw money?
That's John Gotti.
I'm not in.
right?
I don't do the strip club. Hey, what are you
That
doing?
is an alter ego of mine
Hmm.
that has not been in existence for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, no alcohol for a little bit, right?
No,
I would rather go to a casino rather than a strip club.
We could go
That
Valentine's
is-
Day
I
at the
can't- I
casino.
can't do that either. That's John Gotti. That's
Really?
not-
Well, I'm just saying,
But that'll
casino
work.
at least have like a percentage of being able to get money back. At a strip club, what am I getting?
I think that
Titties?
Okay, I have to pay for titties.
No, you can go look at them. They're free once you get in. Howdy.
which one would you want to go to? I'm barred
don't
for life
know.
from the one in Zanesville. I swear to God.
The foxhole?
What's the story
No,
behind
the
that?
one on
What's
the
the
way
story
there.
behind that?
It's a long
It'd be
story.
funny.
It's a long-
You'd rather not say.
The one next to Captain Morgan's.
Oh,
Barred from
okay.
Captain Morgan's and the strip club both. Yeah.
I don't know. Is there one in Wheeling, or is that just the casino?
I have no idea.
I bet there
Yes,
is. There is.
multiple
There's
ones in
got to
Wheeling.
be. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
You think Wheeling, West Virginia has attractive women in their strip clubs?
I mean, it's got to be better than Guernsey County. if
Johnny's
we
like,
have
I
one.
know half of them. He's like, I'm not sure what to say about that.
Hey, it's West Virginia. They're gonna all be hot or they're gonna all be like deformed because they're all related.
Or
Or
both.
so.
Yeah, they got 3 titties. All of them got 3 titties.
There used to be a midget one that was like 4 foot tall. She was like top of the strip. Well,
I think I would want to go just to
it's
see.
professional dancers, so you got to get the termination right.
Right, because they do. They
Well, you're
get
not allowed to say
1099s.
midget anymore either. It's supposed to be little person.
Little person.
Yeah.
They do 1099s for them because they're independent, right? Like they're their own boss.
They are independent women.
They're boss bitches. Hashtag
Yeah.
boss bitches.
Yeah. I don't know how the 10. No, I think how it works is how it works is that they get paid an hourly rate, right? So say your minimum server rate $5.75 an hour or whatever,
Is that
Mhm.
what that is?
and their tips, everything's cash anyway, so it's not claimable. So they just keep their tips, or they have to pay like 30% back to the club of whatever tips they make while they're on stage, on
Yeah.
top of their hourly rate. So no, they pay taxes.
Hmm.
I'm sure they don't pay taxes on the cash because I'm sure the club's not claiming any cash.
This is
That's why they're buying bored apes.
Yeah.
this is Gata over here talking. He used to be a pimp.
yeah.
Gata needs his gat. You punk ass bitch.
But
Sorry.
no, this week, what did we do this week? Gym. My legs hurt. They're
Yep.
sore. Legs are sore. Chest will be sore tomorrow after I get the rest of my workout in. Outside of that, I don't know. What do you got going on, Britt?
Great.
Hold on.
Oh, the Super Bowl is coming up.
I would.
Dude, don't cut off Brett like that.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Nothing.
No, I want to hear
No,
Brett.
I'm trying to think about what I even did this week.
Okay, we'll come back to you then.
All right, that
She's
gives
trying to
me-
think about something that she doesn't want to do.
I know. We'll stave
No,
off that
yes,
conversation
thank you.
just out of respect.
Yeah.
I'll give her one slide.
Wait,
That's
have you
that
still not done it?
No.
one. Not that. Just
No.
we're done here.
Oh, I'm not going into detail. I'm leaving it super broad. Like
That is
this.
yeah.
Wait,
Fair.
you still haven't done it?
You know? He doesn't know.
He's not talking about that. He's talking about the other things we've talked about.
Oh no, we know.
We talk about a lot.
No, we know.
I'll bring it up to you after
That's
we're done.
you could probably
here.
get her with like the reverse psychology
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
You're like,
Oh, you
no.
would
Believe me,
100%
we know.
know.
You'd be like, I can't
I
believe
100% know.
I cannot believe
what
you
it
haven't
is.
done that yet. And she's like, how'd you know? And she
Well, you remember one of the first podcasts? I acted like I knew who she was.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know,
And she told us.
texting or something or talking to. And I said, I know who he is. And you just kept looking back at me, and you were like, How do you know? What's his name? And I was like, I'll tell you once we're done. Don't worry about it. And it just
Yeah.
kept working. And then she said his name
I know.
as we got
Isn't that
done. I
funny?
was like, I know
Gotcha,
now.
bitch. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I haven't had. This is kind of. It's nice, but not so nice. I haven't participated in Valentine's Day for 2 years. This is my second year in a row.
I didn't participate last year.
I did not.
And I didn't participate the years prior
Years
to that.
prior to that, I tried, but I probably forgot. I was like in college. Yeah,
I
was
think
probably,
I've never not participated in Valentine's Day.
yeah.
But looking back, probably should have just never.
Looking back now, that's not even a real song.
Turn it up. Son.
No, but yeah, I don't know. Valentine's Day is just such an interesting holiday. Like, women get pissed if you forget about it, and you're like, why can't I do nice shit all year? I don't know. One day a year, okay, that's fine with me. You know,
I'm trying to be like you.
I
my
guess
boy.
the flower industry gonna make they bank today. You know what I'm saying, dog?
You can't really talk like that with your cowboy hat on.
Man, these bitches, man, got me all sad and shit. Why, Kyle? Look at life. I ain't been getting high. Well, maybe a little, baby. I ain't gonna lie. Notice. You think that I know shit. That's all. I forget the rest. I
What would
forget.
you say is your biggest trial and errors
Trial
That
and
right
error?
there.
building a business?
Ooh.
Your business.
Shitting where he eats.
I have not shit where I've eaten.
Well, that's an error.
That isn't. I mean, yeah, but have I trialed that? Not necessarily. I mean, a little. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now
Mhm.
it's trial and error.
I don't know. My biggest pitfalls or trials definitely would be scaling too quickly, because being able to like scale quickly enough, but also being able to bring people on. Because when I did scale, like with all the COVID shit, I did it, but I didn't take into account that I would probably need more people, right? So like, I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna make all this money. No, because I was basically, I was like, I was gonna do it all. I'm like, I can't do all this.
Yeah.
So that was probably my biggest trial, was trying to figure out how to make everything work and giving good pricing, but
Yeah, but
and adequate pricing.
You don't think that you're not gonna. You're just seeing dollar signs at that point. You don't
Yeah.
think
No,
of everything else coming into play.
and saying yes to
until
everything.
you do, and then now you're doing twice the work for the same pay.
Literally, yeah.
And you're like, well, I'm just gonna scale back this next year and charge more.
Yep.
Because everything else is gonna cost more anyway, and then focus on another business that can make more money
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah, it's pretty much how this last year's gone, right?
Yeah.
Like literally.
Because essentially, if you think about it, a good company profiting is making 30%,
Mhm.
right? But you have to have everything else that comes to play: equipment, fuel, your hours,
All your
everything
cost,
else,
yeah.
costs. And there's if you grow a company over $1 million, you might make $100,000. You know,
Mhm.
your first year doing it, if you're growing, continue to grow, right? So, or in my field of play, I could sell everything and do the same thing and keep the same phone calls, but give that work to other people and charge them 15% for giving them the job, and all I have in it is me, my knowledge, and my fucking Tahoe driving around.
Right, and then
Right.
you're making more, but you're just doing less.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Making
it's nice.
just as much.
Or
and doing-
equivalent, right?
Making equivalent without
Yeah.
the headaches.
Literally,
Yeah.
yeah. You ever just think like drug dealers are just high risk, high reward business owners?
Yeah, for
Isn't that
sure.
cool?
I've always thought that.
Like literally, they're just like, yeah, I'll do the work. It's risky, but worth it. Like, yeah,
It's hard to. I mean, it's really around here. It's
roughing
high,
these
high
streets.
risk and
low
low
reward.
reward.
Yeah,
for some
yeah. It's. I was thinking about that.
thinking about selling drugs.
No, I wasn't gonna start. I was like trying to equivalize. I don't know. I was thinking about drug dealers a couple of days ago. I was like,
We should reach out to local drug dealers and ask if they
would you
wanna
guys
be
like to be on our podcast?
We'll have you blurt out like his,
Like the dark bag.
Yeah.
So how's your revenue? Man, my bottom, I don't know why it got to be. More around here be like, man, my bottom line, man. It'd be fucking itching.
Weekend. What's the hardest drug you've ever done, Trevor?
Probably beta, I would assume.
Yeah, I think mine was
Caffeine.
love. That motherfucker will kill you, man.
Love is a drug. Kesha told me that. It hurt.
It'll kill you quicker than fentanyl. Maybe not.
You want to try?
No.
I mean, I got some.
But yeah, no, regarding back to what you said, to where you can't change people.
Yeah. Yeah, that was insightful this week because I was pissed for a little bit. And I was like, who gives a fuck? Just keep going.
Another one that's good for the employees is do not as I do, but as I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do what I do, Britt.
But do as I say.
I know you really like. I know you look at me, you look up to me, and you're like, I really want to do what he does.
Britt's
But-
looking up to you.
Yeah, but don't do that.
How about this new Jackass movie?
Oh, we need to go see
Dude,
it. We should
I
do
heard
that.
it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Who? I think
It's
it was
out,
Justin.
isn't it?
I think it was Justin.
Are we
texted
going
me
to
and
watch
said
that tonight?
Every stunt
Tonight?
is hilarious.
Yeah.
No, I bet.
He said it's fucking perfect.
Are you
I
hanging out with?
guarantee it.
And then he made a bold statement and said that it's
With Emma?
better than the other three.
What are you
By
gonna do
far.
with Emma?
Emma.
I know. I'm
That's
just trying to
bold.
save your ass. What do you
That's
mean?
very bold. I think. How old is he?
My age.
I think a lot of that has to do with the era and your age, right? Because there's people who will say that this is better than just cause say I was when I was 20. I'm gonna say-
Nostalgia.
yeah, there
Mhm.
you go. Nostalgia.
Yeah. To sum it up.
Because I could think that Halo 3 was the best video
Oh.
game I ever played, and the kids that play it now are like, Halo 5 is the best video.
Yeah.
Game. It's like,
Well, it's just
dude.
because of the age you grew up and
Yeah.
like you didn't have any cares or anything in the world. And you're just like, this is all I care about.
Like Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, right. Like that.
One of the like arguably best games ever.
and mine is Call of Duty 4.
Yep.
Oh, I
Modern
liked Call of Duty
Warfare,
4 a lot.
the
Yeah.
original.
But our
Modern Warfare.
prime would have been MW2.
Yeah.
His would have been COD 4. So that's how that works. Like
Both
you just
are
like it's
good.
just whatever.
I like when they
you're.
remastered it.
Yeah.
I still play that game.
I got my
I
ass
liked
beat.
World at War 2. I don't remember when
World at War
came
2?
out.
Yep, that was a
Two?
good one.
No, I meant like I was saying like
World at War
all that.
zombies, dude. Oh.
Yes.
They had the game mode
Uh,
called War on that World War II, where it was a bunch of I can't remember how many teams were on the team, but you got to like walk the tank into
Yep.
the end of the. Yeah, that was dope.
Mm.
There's people you'd
Mhm.
rack up 100 kills on that thing easy.
Dude, the Car 98 on that. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Which zombies COD was your favorite?
World at War.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Easily,
The
dude.
original Black
Yeah.
Ops,
Black Ops original
Kino der Toten.
had to be.
The original Kino der
Ooh,
Toten
Kino
map.
was good.
They were
yeah.
just it was just so much more dynamic than the World at War maps. Like World at War did it right, like they pioneered it, but like Black Ops 1, it was right before they went too crazy with them. Like Black
Dude.
Ops 2 and all the Easter eggs in them, they're like, "Oh, you got to look at this key on the ground for
Yeah.
7 minutes." And you're like,
Do you remember
Nah, like-
the exosuit one?
Is that the
Advanced
space-
Warfare, I think.
Remember Moon? Did you ever play Moon?
Yeah, Moon was cool. Moon
That was
cool.
like right when it started to get just too much. That was
You
like
could
the
jump
edge.
and you could shit. And
That was
run
the
on
edge
walls
of
and
when it was
whatnot.
too much for me.
Yeah, I like the
That
original.
was the Advanced Warfare, I think, when you could run on walls and shit. And
I like
jump.
the original one to where
Kino?
Kino der Toten, you were in the
Yeah.
mansion and and then you go into the middle room and
Mhm.
go up and
Mhm.
upgrade your ray gun.
Yeah.
Come down and just.
What a game.
That was a game.
Man. I want to play zombies again. I haven't played zombies forever.
Turn it up, son.
Welcome to our new gaming channel. It's just us sitting here playing zombies.
And we don't even show the screen either. We just show us.
Just us looking at the screen
Yeah,
talking.
just us losing our shit, like sweating.
Bro, grab an M16.
I can tell you a fun time I had playing that Kino der Toten. I think it was the best that I ever done. Me and Trevor McFadden were in Pittsburgh, and he was working for a company doing some type of telemarketing shit. We were young, and we stayed in a hotel in Pittsburgh, and me and Trevor McFadden made it to like round 63.
That's it?
High off our balls, dude.
High on life, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think our high round, me and Ethan and Gander, and I don't know who our fourth would have been, or he's gonna be offended. Whoever be like, what the fuck? We were like 85, 86. We went to 100 once, but
On what map?
we had to like pause it. Yeah.
Mhm.
What map was that?
It was Black Ops 2, the one like
The big
main
map?
map.
The big
Yeah,
map,
where you had
yeah.
to like go down into like this,
I
like
was
not
gonna say-
sewer, but
I was
yeah.
gonna say, you get up to 100, it had to be the big map.
Yeah, it was where you just ran. It was like a role playing game at that point.
Yeah.
Where it was like where you're trying to do all the Easter eggs and stuff. We were trying to do all that.
Whatever the the Spartan Arena one. I think it was Black Ops 4 or
Do you remember Black Ops Arcade Zombies?
yes.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about it. Best game ever. I think I like that more in a physical person setting than I did any other game ever. Like if there was four of
We
us
just
sitting here.
spun around in circles.
Yeah. Oh, we played so much of that, and it was fun with in person. Out of person, it wasn't as fun. But Spartan.
It was like the Spartan Arena one, so like Black Ops 3 or 4, whichever one. I remember me and my brother would do, like, he knew all the Easter eggs, so I just like ran around with him. But we went to like the just max capacity on that thing, like around 80, 90 was nothing. But I think we got up to like 100 something, like 120 or maybe 130 or something crazy.
If you could kill off 3 people and make the most effect on the world, who would it be? Either good or bad.
Biggest effect on the world?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Do you think that? Why does it have to involve killing them? What if we
Yeah.
just said
If they disappeared,
if they disappeared? Like who do you think are the most 3 influential people in the world?
mm-hmm.
Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk.
I was going to have Jeff Bezos definitely in my mind.
Definitely Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, top 2. The third comes in Warren Buffett. He's gonna be gone soon anyway. Bill Gates, he'll be gone soon.
Yeah.
I would leave mine at like Jeff Bezos, whoever the emperor of China is.
Zping T or whatever. his name
Yeah, I
is.
don't know how to say his name.
Mm.
Him, and then
Maybe Brit. I think Brit disappeared.
what? Why are you trying to disappear, Brett?
I don't know.
I can't think of a third one.
Elon Musk.
I mean,
No, I wouldn't want him to be gone though.
but effect
He's
wise,
saying,
I'm not
just
saying
have
his
the
one.
question is
just
more
have the
along
most
the
effect.
lines of who do you think are the most effective, influential people in the world if they
Uh,
were gone? And
Do you think we even-
everything went away with him?
Do you think we even know the 3 most influential people in the world?
no,
Influential?
no,
Like that have the most to do with keeping society running.
nope.
Do you think we even know them, or are they in the
You mean
background?
like the
Background.
Rothschilds?
Something like that, like something hidden. Like you think they're like so influential if people knew, either good or bad influential. Like whatever they're running, like if we knew about it, they would not be around. Like people would try to like kill them, or there'd be an uprising. Like, do you think those people exist,
Yeah.
or would it be too hard to hide?
I don't think they're as influential as they think they are. The people that think that aren't as broad in the day, because I can tell you right now, the crypto. Anytime Elon Musk tweets something that involves either good for crypto or bad for the crypto, immediately either goes up or down. I mean, people rely on swinging on what he says.
Yeah, but what if he's taking like the thoughts he's having or thoughts? What if he's saying all that because of what like this background person is telling him to say?
I think if they are, they're not human.
Oh, yeah.
Because any human is going to want that.
Do you think there's
spotlight.
People behind the scenes in charge of crypto, like that control the market?
No,
like big enough whales.
Yeah,
like in any of them that are just like it's time. Like it's time to make some money.
Yeah, well, a lot of them are financial institutions like Robinhood or Goldman and Sachs. You know, different Coinbase. You know. Where
I got a question for you whenever we're done with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
shoot it off.
see what's important about that. Sorry, is that they have so many employees that work under them that they couldn't just shut it off.
Right.
They would ruin so many lives.
Yeah.
And then they would just get bought out by
the
government.
You know how insane, like those exchanges, like the real shady exchanges that like just like would like just leave. They'd bail and take all like the money that was thrown into them, like crypto exchanges.
Oh, so like the what was the
like BitConnect or like something like that.
What was that one that a lot of people jumped in and went down? It was involved that TV show on Netflix.
Yeah, I forget, but imagine that. Like imagine Coinbase could do that. Isn't that insane? Isn't that insane?
They could, but
who would, right? Like
I think that there's so many people that's invested in it. There'd be so many lawsuits that the government would bail them out somehow.
Right, but I'm saying like I don't think,
but maybe
even
not.
If they wanted to, whoever, even if they like the board or like whoever conspired to like be like, all right, we're bailing out, we're taking all this crypto and bailing. Where would they go? How? I don't think with enough money, I still don't think you could hide. You know, like that big profile of a thing. Like, where would you go?
You mean the coin or the person?
The person. Like, I don't know if there's any amount of money that could, like, that would be such a substantial amount.
It would take a whole company-wide thing, because if it was just the president that did that, then the next man in line would come into play. That's where, like, the employee thing comes
What I'm saying...
That's a good stopping point. Trevor, what did you have to say?
What? No, it's not. This is a really good conversation.
I'm sorry. It is so boring.
Yeah, I'm bored as shit. Completely lost.
But it's just so interesting to think like everyone's invested into Coinbase, and they like it's not physically stored, so it's in their exchange. So they could literally run away with like probably trillions of dollars.
There's people that have more than 80% of their life savings.
I know. That's what's so funny about it.
People killing
like that's insane.
People be committing suicide left and right.
Yeah,
it would be terrible.
Like that's where I invest my money now. Yeah. Like I just not have money anymore. That's just so crazy. What do you want?
What?
Go ahead.
Like, I don't even bother. All right. Come back.
If this isn't the best question I've ever heard in my life.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Wait, did you stop the recording for that, or did you?
Did.
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
She'll cut it.
Yeah. Or you're getting fired.
Would you rather?
If you stop that recording.
Would you rather live the rest of your life not knowing for sure if there was an extraterrestrial beings that like are around the world or have been here, or whatever, or would you know for sure that they've at least been here and just never be able to meet them?
Well, both of those things have happened and are true today. But they know that if you find out about it, it'll be an uprising, and that's why you don't know.
Would you meet an extraterrestrial being if you could?
Yeah.
I think we will in our lifetime, or my son's lifetime.
I don't even think in our lifetime. I feel like if...
As we go to different planets that reality is going to become more true.
Why would we be going to other planets though?
We
Why not-
are.
why
We're
not?
on Mars. We're inhabiting Mars right now.
Oh, we're not inhabiting it right now.
We are.
Yes, we're in the process of inhabiting Mars.
They still have to develop space travel good enough.
No, they
Get
can
us
get
there
there.
without-
It's like a 10-year journey or something stupid, but they're like making a mission to put people there.
I thought it only took 3 years
20?
to get there.
20-year.
20-year journey.
20-year
to-
anticipation to get there.
Yeah.
And eventually it'll be a fucking elevator, pretty much.
Right, isn't that
to
crazy?
Mars.
I don't think it's going to be that quick.
All right.
I definitely think way outside of our lifespan is when they would actually be going.
It would stop if Elon Musk died. Back
Yeah,
to the influential
honestly.
people. And then the power of competition. Competition is good, right, for any business because it makes them better. Right?
Well, I
So
mean,
now
just
you
think of like
have
going to the moon.
Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and who the fuck is NASA anymore? Nobody gives a fuck about NASA.
Yeah.
That's why all these people like Neil Armstrong and all of them made a big deal about them going to the moon because everything that they did 50 years ago is now irrelevant, and they made them irrelevant, and they made a big deal, and they tried to shut them down like Elon Musk and whatnot, and it actually made Elon Musk pretty sad because he looked up to those people. But fuck them now, right?
Yeah, they don't like it.
They're-
Would you rather know how you're gonna die or when you're gonna die?
Neither.
Yeah, I would rather go with neither.
You have to
Neither.
choose
I have
one.
to choose one. I think I already know.
That's
how
what.
I'm
That's the
gonna
whole point
die.
of would you rather.
Probably die of a heart attack.
No,
From
can
stress.
you influence it to like change it at
No.
all? No.
You can try, but I feel like it would take into account. Like if you said I want to know how I'm gonna die, and it said like car crash, right? And then you try to take steps to not die in a car crash,
I'd rather know when.
it would still
Yeah, I
lead you
think I would
to
rather
that
know when.
crash. Is what I'm saying.
I would rather know when.
Because
Really?
Dude, I would definitely go and do some like wild and crazy shit then.
I would rather know how.
Like, say if it was going to be like a week from now,
Well, yeah, but
then I
Like,
would have the
I don't
fucking
want to
craziest
have a
week.
time limit on my life. Like I want to live like I am gonna die next week,
What-
every week.
And you'll find out, and it'll say, traveling to Mars. Space explosion. Told you.
explosion from takeoff.
Say Caleb Graham,
Yeah.
3 died in space heading to Mars, and we'll be like, at least then we could say, fucking told you.
I just feel like I would want to know how and not when. And what if it was like real specific? It was like during the Super Bowl, like during Super Bowl 57, and you're like, well, fuck. Now I know anyway.
And you're like, do I at least get to know the winner of the game? Like,
yeah, but that I don't know. Knowing when,
yeah, I would rather know when. If I had to choose.
because then I would just be counting down. I would just be counting down the day. Like I'd be trying to do too much shit or like not enough. I'd be like, well, fuck, I'm dying in X. Why does it matter? Whereas if I know how, I'm like, well, shit, like.
So what happens?
Because we all know we're going to die eventually. If I know how, it doesn't really affect me as much as if I know when.
So what happens if would you mess up everything else that was going to happen for everybody else if you found out how you're going to die? Say it was a car crash and then you
No.
just say fuck it and kill yourself with a gun?
No.
Yeah,
No.
just fuck it all up.
Because then you would know when.
Well, I feel like however it's determined, like whatever would determine knowing how you were going to die would take that into account, right? So like if they knew that when you knew that you were going to die in a car crash, you would kill yourself with a gun, they'd be like, you're going to commit suicide. And then they'd be like, well, fuck. And you go commit suicide anyway. Or like they would, they would like know how your brain would be thinking because they already know when you're going to die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they would take into account your actions leading up to your death.
You know, there's a movie on Netflix right now that has like an app that shows like when people are supposed to die.
Isn't the Black Mirror?
I've seen
I don't
Doesn't
know.
Black Mirror have one like that or something?
Yeah, Black Mirror has one, yeah.
I just saw this movie pop up like,
Have you ever watched Black
Dude.
Mirror?
no.
Oh my.
It's crazy.
It's the
It's-
best show I haven't watched in a while. Like
Yeah.
it's
good.
I've already rewatched them all twice. They're good. They're good like
Dude, the loved ones. The loved ones are
they're good like in the background when you're fucking.
You guys, while I'm wearing my
a
socks.
literal Black Mirror.
While I'm wearing
Yeah.
my socks.
What?
I said while I'm wearing my socks.
Yeah. I did. Socks on, man. I don't know.
I
And
just
my
want
golf
people to quit
shoes.
breaking shit.
Golf shoes or cleats. Make sure I keep that.
I'm fucking burnt out, dude. I'm so worked up.
Hey, we still have to fucking do
I
a
was in
presentation.
such a bad mood when I came in here, dude. That phone call coming from the shop to here was just
Ugh. Yeah.
it just waste my money.
I'm fucking tired.
Oh, we're all burnt out. I did 15 hours yesterday. I've been here since. I mean, we're all fucking just working men. I tell you, working men. We're on the cusp. That's what I call it. We're on the cusp of greatness.
What about the working woman back there?
Yeah.
She got in here at 12.
Brett.
Proud of you for coming.
Don't
in
say
today.
yeah.
At least
Yeah.
you came in.
Yeah, thanks, Johnny.
We're glad you made it.
Yeah, I'm
You
glad
know?
you came in.
We're
You're
glad
welcome.
you're here. You ever been to an Alcoholics Anonymous?
Glad you got to see me.
No.
80%,
You gonna learn
60,
today.
70% of them are there because they're court ordered to be.
Isn't that weird?
But they're still glad that they're there. We're glad you're here. They're not. They're not glad they're
Thank
there.
you for being.
This is a non-judgment zone. Everybody, welcome, Britt.
I'm just here.
Hi,
I'm just here
Britt.
so I don't get fined.
Can you like wear like? Is it anonymous?
What?
Like, is Alcoholics Anonymous literal? And like, could I wear a ski mask in there?
Probably.
You, dude, there was this dude.
Like, so they don't know.
Unless
Like,
you're,
yeah.
It's
unless you're
been-
court ordered, I'm pretty sure you could.
It's been 8 years since I was 9 years since I was court ordered to go.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this dude in there legit looked, sounded, and spoke influentially like Charles Manson. Like I fucking thought legitimately that it was Charles Manson.
I don't even know what Charles Manson
And it was
sounds
like every day that I came in there, well, like his 30 days, he was always only 30 days sober, never more. And he was not court ordered to be there. Which I guess
He just showed up.
yeah.
I don't know.
I would don't like you have an hour sheet or something of going there, right?
You have to sign if you're supposed
Yeah.
to be there.
Do you-
Okay. So yeah, if it's court ordered, then they can't do that. But if they're not court ordered, I guess they could probably go in any way they want.
I can tell you what I got pretty smart on is what I started doing is putting a piece of paper with a black light on it and tracing their signature on the next signature and giving it to my probation officer. He's like, yep, you're good.
I'm almost positive you could still get in trouble for that.
Oh, I'm sure.
No,
It
it's
don't matter
7
now.
years is the what's that
Statute of
called?
limitations.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, well, I was expunged and it never happened. Like,
Oh.
once I completed, and that was when I was 18. So I was 10 years
And I'm
old,
sure
10
no
years
one's
You
gonna
had to
be
get
like, oh.
Alcoholics Anonymous when you were 18.
old. Yeah.
God.
Not even for alcohol. It was fucking, I got busted with less than an ounce of weed on me.
Oh, I remember you telling me this.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
I forgot
Then
all
you
about
got
that.
AA. Huh.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, I had a choice between AA and NA, and I wasn't going to NA.
Narcotics? Is that narcotics?
Yeah,
Narcotics
I had
No, it's
I had-
not.
yeah, I had no problem with that.
Bruh.
Didn't do any narcotics. I definitely wasn't going to that motherfucker, dude.
That would be an interesting one.
So, just to bring it back full circle. Hey, Britt. So, what did you learn, like, from this week? Remember we asked you earlier, and you said that you weren't sure yet?
Turn it up.
I'm sure she thought about it a lot since then.
I'm sure. Because the way she looked at me saying, like, fuck.
I learned, me and Caleb, what he learned, I also learned. We kind of learned it together. It's been a rough week.
You
For
learned a
the
lot about, like, how the world
employees.
works this week.
Hmm.
At least, like, the couple days that we were around you, or, like, that I was around you too. You learned a lot about, like, how the world works and people.
Sure.
Please.
I don't know what.
Please.
Britt is
explain.
confused.
I know.
Think about when we were at, like, Shogun, what all we were talking about.
I don't even remember.
Oh,
That was
did
on
we?
Saturday.
We did talk about that. a
Oh,
little bit.
yeah, we
What?
talked about a lot of shit. Then when we got back here, we talked about a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I remember some of
yeah.
it.
Britt, what's the most fun you've had this week?
Her birthday party.
Yeah, my birthday party that no one came to except
Damn.
you two.
We were here.
What?
Squad is real.
I was here.
He did come.
Yeah, he
you,
came.
You were here early. Okay.
Braxton
Yeah.
was here.
Braxton was here.
Mm-hmm.
Julie? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Julie was here.
Julie was here for you.
Don't even know her, but thank you.
Yeah.
No, but other than that, did you have fun?
Yeah, there's 5 of us here.
6.
Yeah.
Braxton's a person.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's Braxton was here.
5.5.
How was the trail game?
It was all right. They won, so I was happy
By
to see
how
them
much?
win. They won by a lot,
50.
surprisingly.
They won by
yeah.
50 points.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
She said, "Yeah, they did pretty good. They won like 81-30." I'm like, "What?"
That's well fair. We used to beat Meadowbrook by like 80 points.
Hey,
used to.
Hey,
Used to.
Used to.
That was back when we were
That's
still
like-
bringing babies out of the barns.
You done caught up on all your old timing, motherfucker. All those people like 30 years ago, I was the best baseball player. Okay.
And continue.
Man, if I could get out there and play one more game.
Yeah, they're like fucking 400 pounds. They're like, I could still go out there and beat all them kids. I'm like, you couldn't get up and down the floor. What do you mean?
You guys don't even know what real basketball is.
Nowadays, they just shoot them damn 3-pointers.
I used to bench 400 pounds in high school.
You probably could have.
Those are the guys that make me laugh the most, or girls.
Oh.
It's usually guys that say it, but
I was scrolling through
People
my
that
old
live through their
pictures,
oh yeah.
and I found a picture of Trevor with my ex at homecoming, and it pissed me off.
Who?
You. You remember that? Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at that.
Ooh. How long ago was that?
Yeah, it was like
Seen
when
that
I was in
picture.
college. King Trevor.
When you seen the picture, how long ago?
King
was that?
Trevor.
You got homecoming, King Trev?
Yeah.
Hey, congrats.
Is that what's been on your mind?
I just
Thanks.
thought of that again. I wasn't, but I
Yeah,
just
now
thought of that
you're
again.
pissed.
I was like, what the fuck? Fuck you, Trevor.
What's with the cowboy hat?
I don't know.
You talking about
Let me
like?
try that.
Yeah.
bud.
It might have been prom. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been homecoming because you were wearing the king thing.
Yeah, it would have been homecoming. That was the only time I had king for something.
Uh huh.
You won the homecoming king?
Yeah. I wasn't even
I
on
got
the
a
fucking
picture
court.
with her.
Yeah, you're probably so hammered. I don't know.
I did go in there drunk.
You won
I
homecoming
won't even lie. I went 100%. I went in there drunk.
Uh,
You won homecoming king?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Nice.
yeah. No, I looked at that and I was like, and I have a podcast with this guy.
I don't
Yeah,
know
let me
why
see
I
that
would even
hat.
taken
Let
a
me see
picture
that
with her.
cowboy hat.
Dude, it makes you feel good. It really does.
Was she on
I
the
wore that to
court or
Aldi's
something?
today. No. I don't know.
I just took a picture.
Oh, shit.
Don't you feel good?
Feel like my dog died. I
Yeah?
need some Bush Light.
We went into Aldi's and it came, I didn't have my wallet on me. Can I tell this? It's hilarious. And I'm wearing like this like $75 cowboy hat and whatever. And Britt goes up there and she's like, the guy was like, it'll be $8. And she's like, damn, I don't know if I have that on my card. And I was like, this guy is going to think we buy the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
Like walking in with Oakley's and a cowboy hat and we can't afford a kombucha and some strawberries.
What's a kombucha? What's
Oh,
Tea, isn't it?
you're going to get on some shit. Do you really want to know? It'll be your next coconut water.
Yeah, it's tea.
Mm-mm.
I thought it's kombucha or kombucha.
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 It's a silent B. But yes.
Okay, because I've heard
It's
about
very
this.
cleansing for your health.
It's a type of tea.
No, it's alcoholic slightly, but you can buy it. Anyone can buy it because it's like 0.02 or 1 or whatever the fuck it is.
GSP and Joe Rogan talked about this. It's a type
Kombucha.
of
It might
tea.
be a tea. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's like it like decongests you. Like you shit a lot. Ew, I look weird. He looks damn, dude. Damn.
How you doing, ma'am?
You look good. Good in a cowboy hat.
Ma'am, you happen to tell me how to get down to the gas station?
If you search kombucha,
Yeah, tell me. Enlighten me.
the first thing that pops up is it has it like underlined as tea. And kombucha is a fermented, lightly effervescent, sweetened black or green tea drink
I like my women.
commonly consumed for its
Fermented, effervescent, and lightly blackened.
purported health benefits. Sometimes the beverage is called kombucha tea to distinguish it from the culture of bacteria and yeast, juices, spices, and other flavors.
Is that what's the shit that makes you hallucinate? Is that the tea?
That's salvia.
No. No. Joe Rogan talks about
Hallucinate?
it. Yep.
Ayahuasca.
Oh,
That's
ayahuasca,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. I know.
That's a.
I want to go and do that.
I have an employee that would be down to do it. Caleb would do it.
Yeah. You have to like go on a spirit guide trip in like the rivers of South America.
I don't think I'd be able to do it. I think I'd freak the fuck out.
Well, they have like a shaman that like
Yeah,
make sure you don't take too much or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it.
I just want to unlock. I want to see the elves.
I feel like colder water. That's DDT. Or not DDT. I mean, DMT. Nah, I just.
That just took me back to when I was like 13 years old.
I know, DDT. Oh, you got the fucking hat on. What's that guy's name? The announcer guy that always.
Oh, Robbie Lawler.
Hit him with the DDT.
Yeah, Robbie Lawler.
Yeah.
Robbie Lawler's a UFC fighter. Yes.
Bobby Lawler. It's something. Oh fuck.
No. That is exactly what that fucking hat looked like. Who was that? That was
I'm looking.
Shawn Michaels? No? Who did the DDT?
Oh my god, they've had so many different guys as announcers on there.
I forget.
Chris Jericho. No.
Don't.
So many different announcers.
You look. Damn, baby.
But no, I had DDT in my mind because of one of the last papers I wrote.
What was the last paper you wrote?
It was about malaria.
All right, next.
Yeah, but
What is malaria?
I thought I had malaria.
DMT
honestly,
is the stuff he's talking about where you see
DMT.
elves
Yeah, you see the elves and there's a big mantis thing.
in like prisms or
I
something.
want to see that. I want to see that before I want to. That's like the fourth dimension.
I feel like culture wall right now.
Yeah. You got like whiskey behind you. I feel like. I don't know. I feel like Russell Crowe. Look at me. Yes.
You
No.
kind of look like
I got a Russell Crowe going on
you
right
really
now.
Do.
Yeah.
Tell us about your sexual experiences, Trevor. Just go right into it. Just deep dive into your
What was
sexual
your
experience.
worst sexual experience?
The viewers want to know.
I've had none.
You've
So-
had no sex.
What's your best sexual experience?
I've had none.
No good ones, no bad ones, just all in the middle.
I cannot comment on this.
Why?
Have you ever had sex?
I mean,
I cannot comment on
he
this.
might have his little kids might be watching.
No, my parents watch. I know they do.
Would you?
Oh,
They would be
boy.
upset about your sexual experiences.
I would just rather never let them know that I.
That's why I'm glad my parents don't pay attention to
My
anything
dad
I do in
just
life.
walked in on me having sex.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That'd be awkward.
But when I was young.
You know what's funny is your parents know you beat off, but you just act like you don't know. You know, you're like,
I fucked girls on the sink. Broke the sink. My dad feel pissed off.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I haven't had too many sexual experiences personally. You?
I'm just not going to comment
Maybe
on this.
Mostly,
Leave it alone.
nope, not going there.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Backs of
The
cars.
first step is being
Lot of-
honest with
A
yourself.
lot of backs of cars.
Yeah.
Hyundais. A lot of Hyundais.
On tops of the hoods of cars at parties.
No.
What the
Never.
fuck? Johnny had a much cooler experience. And
Oh, you wait till we get these jet skis.
I feel like
You wait.
I've had sex on a jet ski at Seneca Lake before. That was cool. I feel like, that's funny that you, like, every 5 years you look back at high school and, like, the new generations, like, you look back and they're like, they don't party like we used to, because they don't.
They really. Nobody does
We used
anything.
to party every day at this place called the Thunderdome. It was my buddy Trey Stevens' garage,
Mm-hmm.
and there would be 100 people in this motherfucker.
Isn't that
dude.
awesome?
Pool table,
That's so
beer
cool.
pong, and it was like 4 days a week. I swear to God, no lie. I swear to God.
It's everything. No, like socially, nobody hangs out anymore as much. Like
well, there's a
even like
pandemic.
sporting events, like high school sporting events. There used to be huge student sections.
It's true.
And then there's also the social dilemma of this group of friends doing stuff that are drinking, and this group of friends that are doing stuff that are not drinking.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go a long period of time of not drinking, you don't hang out with those same people.
No, yeah, that's definitely
You know?
it's very true.
Only when you're
Yeah.
in the stage of like drinking.
It depends. It's like socially, whatever that thing would be, right?
Mm.
No, and that's my thing. Is in high school, I never drank.
I did.
I didn't drink until I was 20.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy to me.
You're lame.
I know. I was so lame in high school. I didn't get invited to the parties. Like these guys had boxing nights, fight nights.
Dude.
They had all the shit, and I never got hit up once to go. Pissed me off.
Dude, I watched
And look at me now. I got a fucking podcast.
Stemmer get
They're like,
the
"Yep, you're
shit
still
knocked
lame."
out of him.
I know.
Oh my god.
I know. All my friends got invited. Stemmer. How's Stemmer get invited?
Because Stemmer was
And
the main
Dalton.
event.
How's Dalton get invited? Dalton. What the?
Stemmer was the main event, bud.
You guys wear boxing gloves?
Yeah, but Stemmer, like for that occasion, for whatever reason, Stemmer was wearing like the MMA gloves.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, like, I mean, little gloves, I don't know, 4 ounces or something. I think
Yeah.
they're smaller.
Right.
He was wearing those, and then Wiggins was wearing like regular, like 10 ounce gloves.
Oh yeah.
And just beat the shit out of Stemmer. And like he was trying to be nice about it. He was like, dude, hey, let's quit. And Stemmer's pissed. So Stemmer's like running at him, and Wiggins is like fucking spin moving and juking and shit. Like Stemmer's just not hitting him anymore. And Wiggins like kept tagging him up, and he was like, dude, let's quit. Let's stop.
See, that's why I think I'm overcompensating for not having a high school experience.
Maybe.
So I like am going way too hard in my 20s. But also I'm at a point where I don't have a job, or like I can still, like, I think people our age would still do shit if they could, but they can't.
You have a lot more freedom because you created your own life.
Right.
Because this is what you wanted, right?
Yeah. So it's like those people don't have
You
that.
have the choices. You have so many choices to choose from.
Right.
Right? You have a lot more options than the average person. But I don't think you're really compensating for anything, because I can think I started partying when I was 15.
And you're still.
And I partied until I was 24.
Yeah.
Or 23.
Yeah.
24, right? Hard until then. So almost 10 years of straight hard partying. That's why. Yeah.
Trevor, you still partying hard?
Mm-mm.
I didn't think.
No, I partied hard like
You did.
18, 19,
You did.
20, 21.
You tried hitting me with a dodgeball at Newhart's one time,
Maybe 22, and then
but I didn't drink.
like
So I was still
all
very
of this-
agile.
Or no, not even 22 really. Part of 22, like maybe a small portion, but like the majority of 22, and then almost all of 23. I haven't partied hard.
It's a wave of complacency, because you get like motivated to gain 10 pounds of muscle and work out every day and better yourself, and then you get complacent, and then 6 months in you're like, fuck this shit, I want to go party and have fun.
Well, it's like a roller
Trying to-
coaster.
trying to find the happy balance, so that way you have these two different personalities, and that's why I have
Mm-hmm.
John Gotti,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because that's not me.
You remember the stuff we talk about with like the people you surround yourself with? We
Right.
talked about this off camera, but people you surround yourself with. I know when I was drinking a lot, I was just constantly surrounding myself with other people that also wanted to just get fucked up every night, and then
Mm-hmm.
that's all we wanted to do pretty much. Or like if we really didn't want to, the rest of the group wanted to, so then we just like kind of complied and went with it. But
Yeah.
the more people I'm around now, like, I don't know, they just don't want to as often. So like every once in a blue moon, somebody wants to, and we're like, yeah, let's all party. But very rare anymore.
Yeah. No, that it is. I mean, it can be who you surround yourself with, if that's like an effect on you too. But I found that you really have to like want to not, right? Like even when I stopped for a while, I could still go, like we could still go to DTA and hang out and like talk to people and do all this other stuff without drinking. It's just different, right? You're like, okay, and you just got to tell yourself no, like, so it is a little different, but I mean, it's honestly like we've got more, we as Monumental have got more done in like the last 2 months than I did probably all of like last summer. Like realistically, like I've just done more. I've just filled my days with more stuff.
I remember I kind of like prioritized things over top of like going and partying. Because I knew
that was my priority.
I went to
last year.
parties for a little bit, and I like wouldn't drink at all. I would bring like chocolate milk with me or something like that, and I would drink that while I was there. But I would always say like, "Oh, I'm going to do this lift tomorrow," and I don't want to be like hungover or dehydrated or something like that. That was like my priority of.
This podcast has evolved.
I felt like
this podcast is weird, dude. It's fucking all over the place.
I went down a wormhole with the breakup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
hard. You were there.
I did that for a year.
You were there with me all throughout Miami too. That was bad. That was a bad. I think.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah. No, but I did the same shit. I mean, mine was just fucking long. Mine was almost a year. I took a year of prioritizing partying and like not being myself because I felt better that way. Now I'm like, like you got to figure some shit out, and it feels better to get stuff done now than it does just getting hammered every night, which is what I'd literally probably every night from April to, I don't know, like August almost, like when football season started again, just every day, just, all right, DTA, all right, I'm going to sit down here and crash like half a bottle of fucking Tito's, whatever it was. Now, I might be lucky to have a shot a week or like a shot a month. Yeah, like, and that's just like for celebratory reasons or like something,
Maybe we should try to find out a way to start our own similar program that's similar to Alcoholics Anonymous, but it's not
as
that
gay.
Shitty setting.
Just talk it down.
Yeah.
Just make it like, like this.
It's like this, yeah,
but like no lights and cameras.
Fun, that's productive. If it like there's people who are productive there with their mindsets, but more of like a business mindset. I don't know. I can't speak. I could think of one high-end business owner. I'm not gonna say his name, but he owns a lot of things in restaurants, and he has his own podcast now, as we learned today. Who used to have the same problem that I did, and is now fully sober, and has been for a very long time, and is the best dude ever. Completely day and night, and now he owns so much, and has done does so much for the community.
Right.
I'm sure he would be interested. I think he actually, from what I think about it, and I've been invited by other people, he does something similar to that, but as in the references of like poker nights.
I think it would be cool to do it in a social aspect.
Yeah, like poker nights or something like that. Like no alcohol. Bring your coconut.
I think it would be cool to do like not like, I wouldn't want to build a business around it, but do something social like that, but with like someone mixing drinks that aren't alcoholic.
Yeah.
You see it, like have a bar or like get a bar to like,
I think it's
like rent
hard
out
though.
Top of DTA or something.
I think it's hard though because you put that in with the fact that it could, once you start doing that, then you're like, oh, I would really like some coconut rum.
Right, but I think you would get the other end of that too, where people only understand that social setting and like have no frame of reference, and like all they do is go out to DTA or all they do is go out to Steak and Ale and sit at the bar, like whatever it is. I just like, sorry, Eric, just both, fuck it, yeah. But you get the point. Where they're like, well, I don't have, like, this is the only thing I know. But then if they saw like, oh, these guys are putting on like a dry bar essentially, where there is still like music or live music, there's still like, hopefully, like hot women. That, that'd be the most awkward.
I think it would be great though.
Hi, how are you? You just fucking not just sober as shit.
Yeah.
But again, I think it would give them kind of an in into like that not being alcoholic, but they still get to feel like, because I feel like if I'm just sitting here holding something like this, like sipping on it, I feel more comfortable regardless of if it's alcohol or not, just like having like something to be like sit, like I'm not like sitting here like with my hands like this, if that makes any sense.
I still would like plan on owning a bar one day. I mean, it's very profitable. If I had $1 million+ laying around, I'd probably love to buy the DTA.
I think a country bar could do good around here. Like not a straight country bar, but like There's nowhere around here plays country music anymore.
It's just
Wagon wheel.
There's just not the clientele here to be able to. Nobody's gonna be able to compete with DTA.
Right.
It's just the clientele here.
And it's just such a perfect spot. You know, like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it'd be really hard. I mean, Poppy's was the closest
Yeah,
to it.
that wouldn't
was
be a
great
terrible.
bar.
Yeah,
I was only at Poppy's like one time.
I'd never even been there.
And I mean, it was nice, but like, I don't even remember what their food was like or anything like that. I just remember being there the one time playing darts.
Well,
playing
DTA has good food,
Bar food.
good bar food
Yeah.
too. So it's like you gotta
DTA has good all around food.
right.
And like Poppy's was good bar food. I tell you, the best bar food I've ever had was at this little place called the Star Bar in a little town called Miltonsburg, Kalis. In between Quaker City
Kalis?
and
Oh, yeah.
Jonesville. You been to Kalis?
Mm-hmm.
They got the best Frank's Red Hot Sauce wings.
Is that is that still a bar there?
Yeah.
Is that the biker bar there that like all the bikers go to?
No, it's,
Because there's a church and a bar, and that's like all that's in town there in
It's-
Kalis.
it's well, there's bike. I call it more of a off-road vehicle bar. People
Yeah,
drive
that.
their razors and
Mhm.
their four-wheelers and all kinds of their
Yeah.
horse and buggies.
Yeah,
whatever
it's
they
out
got.
there, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I filmed a wedding out there.
Did you?
That's why I knew what you were talking about.
Yeah, it was a good, nice little bar. I used to work out there when I worked on the pipeline. Me and Sterling.
Hmm.
Actually, yeah,
What time we at, Britt?
probably better not.
About closing time. Closing time.
Damn, we're just getting into it. I thought we just started. Like we're really.
How much are we at?
starting
We're
to
like an
find out
hour
who we
30.
Truly are.
Hour 15.
Oh.
Hour 15. You guys want to close her up? Do you have something else?
Nope.
All right. Well, we will reconvene Saturday with this.
I'm coming over.
Just for the-
running every red
Just for
light.
viewers' sake, I know that about an hour 15 does pretty well.
The hell with the
Minus-
closure.
Yeah.
You know, once you get too long, then they're like,
We'll save it for another time.
Come on, Chris. Come at me, Chris Young.
Join us for the Super Bowl podcast on Saturday.
Yeah, we should go live for the Super Bowl.
We can do it. We have the technology.
Britt, do you want to be our Super Bowl host?
Oh, I don't know if we could do live. I don't know if that's a good idea. It's not, there's a lot of stuff the viewers don't see.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I got to get Britt a jersey still, so
All right.
we'll talk to you guys next episode.
Well, cue the outro.
Don't buy $400 shoes.
But you could buy merchandise. At
Oh,
OTRcast.shop.
new merch coming March 1st.
Pick it up now.
Not
While it's in
yet.
stock.
It's not in stock.
Well, when it gets in stock. if you're watching
Swimwear,
this later
beach
on.
towels, hoodies, and more coming your way.
And a special item that we haven't said yet.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Let's leave it at that. It's just a special item.
Yeah. You'll know.
Yep.
Good night.
This is probably one of my favorite podcasts so far. It's very funny.